Hello, you're here because you followed step number 2. You gave me your email address, you looked at the packet that I sent you, and you read it all the way through. So now let's jump right into this lesson. Today's lesson is about networking. In the last presentation, you heard about a pyramid scheme and the various structures that it fits in our government, our employment, our communities, churches. You can see that same pattern everywhere. But let's talk about networking. And we're going to study 2 case studies. I call it Kamari's cases. And the case study number 1 has this. This is Kamari, see him? He has to push 1,000-pound boulder uphill to accomplish his task. So imagine how hard that would be for Kamari to push that 1,000-pound ball up a hill by himself. So Kamari gets on his cell phone, calls up a few of his kinfolk, tells them bring a cow too, in case study B here. Here's Kamari and all his friends and the cow. Move. 1,000 pounds. Goal is to still push the ball uphill. Who do you think is going to have most success? Kamari by himself or Kamari with his friends? Ponder that thought. And let's look at the word networking. Networking is a compound word. Net, work. Okay, now you put that in a mathematical equation, they say math is in everything. So look at this. Net divided by your work equals your effort. So who's going to put more effort in? Kamari by himself or Kamari with all his friends and the cow? Kamari loses in this case study by himself. And this is what most of us are doing to get our paychecks. Working on a job by ourselves 40 hours a week, you know what I'm saying, for a set amount of money or a salary. That's not cutting it. You're the only person that's making the money in your paycheck. While the corporation's compounding you and your partner in the cubicle next to you and your friend in the cubicle in front of you and the friend in the cubicle behind you and the friend you used to have in the cubicle in front of you till they laid him off. You see how this is working? Now this is the same opportunity we have. Let's talk about prerequisite training with networking. And I love college students because we all been taught to network. All of us. It's what college taught us. And bear with me while I clean this board. College taught us how to network. Look at the courses we had to take in university. Okay? Alright? You had to take speech and communications. Right? You had to take English. You had to take management, computer management, and then you had to take University 101 at Hampton, that is. If y'all went to Hampton, I don't know if, we had to take University 101, whatever your university class is called. That's your campus. But peep this. In University 101 at Hampton University, Miss Murray told us, or Miss Murphy, I forgot her name, but she told us to build a network. Y'all hear the networking college, network. Wooty woo is going to help you out in the future. But we paid them to do it. In English, we learned how to use words, how to formulate sentences, construct paragraphs and papers, presentations, propositions in the correct manner of the English language, right? You need that in networking. Management, they taught you about systems, about management systems, about working with people, about intra and extra personal skills, what you do with each other, the psychology of working, the method behind driving people to success. In computer management, what they make us do? We had to get up in front of the class. We had to do PowerPoint presentations. We had to present things on different programs, Microsoft Excel, database programs, Microsoft Word. We had to use all those programs. They've been training us to do networking for years while we was in college. We just ain't know. Speech and communication, you had to stand up in front of the class, construct a speech on a certain subject, Like today, the teacher said do something on how to or something like that, right? That's for just for an example. Do a how to speech or a speech to persuade somebody to come to Texas, to your particular region. That's what my speech was on. So they trained us in college. You've been trained for networking. So why you can't do this? Take all that hard-earned skill, all that hard-earned effort, all those years you spent chilling with your friends in college, high school, at the church, at the job, and say, I'm tired of working by myself. I don't talk to you enough. If we making money together, then we will most definitely talk more and have the freedom of lifestyle that we desire. That's the whole thing behind networking. Network marketing. See? As you, and these are your friends. These ain't people that you do not know off the street. Most of the time, these are the people that you know. Cousins, family members, best friend. And the same thing is going to repeat. This person going to get friends. They all going to get people they know. The scenario repeats over and over again. All you have to do is follow the directions, play the game, and encourage others to follow the directions and play game with you. That's all. So God bless you. Have a wonderful evening. I hope this was enough information to give you about networking, but it's really simple. Remember, your net divided by your work equals your effort. Who's getting paid off of your effort? Are you, or is your job? Is your family suffering? Is your newly wedded husband or wife suffering because they can't see their pookie because he's at work or she's at work all the time? Or your children don't get a chance to see you, so the TV teaches them how to be thugs and gang stars and worry about glamorous things and show murder and sex scenes while you at work? This was going on. So it's time to fight for your freedom. Emancipate your mind from this old system and come on and network. God bless you again.